Welcome to the Movie Pick, where my dad and his co-host do a deep dive on their favorite movies and all the things they love about them. Hope you enjoy this week's Movie Pick, recorded in Jet Studios, and give us a rating, but only if it's a good one.
All right, so welcome into a special episode of the Movie Pick where we actually don't have a movie picked because we're not going to talk about a movie. But welcome in, Tia.
Thank you. Bonus episode.
This is a bonus episode because we did this at Christmas, went over really well, except for it was me by myself. So all the critics agreed that I needed someone with me. And I don't know that I have any critics yet, but
Let me say, you are your critic.
yeah. The solo episodes, I have a hard time hearing me talk. Like it's rough. But either way, we're excited to do this. This is a summer movie pick, and before we even get into each other's like top 10 picks that we want to see this summer, movies that'll be in the theaters, wanted to go over a few that we've already seen because there's a few movies that we've already gone to the theaters to see that I would highly recommend to people.
Date Night last weekend.
Yeah. So tell them about that movie.
Breadwinner with Nate Bargatze. Oh, do you want me to expound on that?
Yeah,
Okay.
keep going. Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't recommend the movie theater that we went to because it cut off the actors' heads. But the movie itself was good and it was clean so that you can take your tweens with you. That was nice. Mandy Moore is in it. It is a dad learning to stay home with his family and do all the work that the mother does.
Anything that has Will Forte in it, I'm in.
Yes.
And because Will Forte, and this is a growing list of people that I can just look at and laugh. And I don't know if that's a compliment to those people, but Will Forte is one of them. That ever since we watched the show Last Man on Earth can just make me laugh. And so I was excited that he was in it. Every time he showed it, he probably has 10 to 15 minutes of screen time, but every time he's on the screen, I'm glued to the screen because I love some Will Forte. And then we also went to see The Sheep Detective with Hugh Jackman,
Which was a pleasant surprise.
It was. And it was another clean movie. Now, it would fall into the, if you don't want your kids to see movies that have death in them, the movie itself tells you there's death in it.
It's a mystery
Yes.
movie.
Yes. So that would be the only warning on that. Other than that, I love the movie. And even with that, I love the movie. I don't know if that makes me dark or what that says about me.
I
but
had
love
fun
it.
guessing who the actors were doing the voices.
Well, that's always been one of your gifts. Anytime we watch an animated movie, is being able to guess who the voice is. And you'll get the weird, obscure ones that you're like, oh, it's that guy from this, and he was on 3 episodes of this. I'm like, I have no idea who you're talking about. But the other one that you have not seen, Jared and I went to see it, was The Mandalorian and Grogu. And I really enjoyed it. Now, I'm not the Star Wars aficionado, so I'm not the guy that you go to for all of the expertise of the lore. They may have messed some things up. The only thing that was weird to me was one of the Hutts, like, the Jabba the Hutt, the big sloppy looking guy.
Booger looking thing.
Yes. So like some of his family is in this movie and they speak so eloquently, like they could be English professors.
Oh.
And that threw me off because Jabba always had like this weird growl to his speaking. Other than that, I loved it. I thought it was great. I enjoyed it. And me and Jared both had a fun time with it.
Clean for kids?
Yes. And unless, again, violence would be the only thing, I guess. But that's never bothered me. I don't know what that says about me. So let's talk about top 10 2026 movies that you're excited for. And you give your list, and then I'll give my list.
I don't know if I have a full 10.
Okay.
But I think the biggest hit of the summer
Okay.
for all ages,
Okay.
Toy Story 5.
Yes.
Which, as this episode is coming out, I think it is next weekend.
Yeah, we've got a week or two before it comes out, but we're close.
I'm pretty excited about it.
Yeah, I think that's one that, if you would have told me after 4 that they were going to make another one, I would have said there's no need for that. But in all reality, if you'd have told me after 3, I would have said there's no need for that. And I've loved all 4 of them. So
I think that this is one that like all the families are going to get to see because every kid loves Buzz and Woody. But especially people who are currently having children, they started out with Buzz and Woody.
yeah,
So it reaches for their hearts too. So everybody's going to enjoy that one.
I mean, we're 31 years since the original. So
Really?
yes. So someone that is, let's say they were 5 years old when the first one came out. They were born in 1990. If they were 5 years old, they are now 36 years old and probably have a couple of kids of their own and are taking their kids to go see it. So yeah, I mean, that franchise has covered like generations, and great movies. Again, all 4 of them I've loved. I've loved all their specials, like when they did the Halloween special,
Yes.
when they did the
Christmas.
Yeah, the Christmas special. I've loved it. They are one of the few flawless franchises so far, and I hope that they stay that way. Like every movie has been a solid entry where you're not looking at it like, that's kind of the black sheep of the bunch. What else? What else you got?
I'm a little nervous about it, but Supergirl. So
Yeah.
sorry. Supergirl comes out on June 26th. And I've never cared about stuff like that.
Sure.
But then when you and Jared made us recently watch Superman, the newest one, and it gave you like 5 minutes of Supergirl. She was hilarious in those 5 minutes, but she did seem kind of crude. So I'm nervous as to how that'll go.
Sure. And it's very much got a Guardians of the Galaxy vibe to it.
Yes.
Which makes sense because James Gunn is heavily involved. Like he's kind of the head of the DC universe and the direction that it's going, which started with last year's Superman, which Superman's going to be in this. I would bet not a big part of it. The Superman's supposed to be in this. And that's, I can't remember the actor's name, like David something. I'm looking at, I don't even know how to say it. David Corenswet or I don't know. It's like,
What a name.
yeah, Corenswet.
Okay.
I guess no one informed that guy that you can have a stage name. But I want to say Jason Momoa's in it. David Krumholtz, who was in the Santa Claus, he was Bernard.
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 Bernard. So Bernard's going to be in this, which is exciting. Like anytime you get Bernard, it's good stuff. But Millie Alcock is the girl that's playing Supergirl. So it does look a little bit crude. So both the movies you've mentioned are on my list. Supergirl is my number 8.
Okay. I didn't
Toy
put it in
Story
order.
5. No, I want Toy
have
Story
them
5.
In order of release.
Yeah. Toy Story 5 is my number 2. But go ahead.
Okay. I had one on my list.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to mention it because I know it'll be big coming out this summer. But after watching a preview of it this past weekend, I am less interested in it. And that is Minions and Monsters coming out July 1st.
So that one would have been higher up on my list too. I know what you're talking about. Like we both commented on it when we saw it on the trailer.
If you are a parent that maybe was offended by like Angry Birds and stuff like that, it looks like this will do the same.
It may. I think it has the potential to.
Yes.
Or it could be just like the others because the other ones also had some like Shrek type humor.
I can handle poop humor.
Yeah. No. Shrek could get a little bit crude sometimes.
Risque.
Yes. So this one may have a little bit of, hopefully not, because I've loved the Despicable Me's. I thought the Minions movies are okay. I've loved all the Despicable
Like
Me's.
what would you give them on a scale of 1 to 10?
Like the Minions movies?
Yes.
Like I'd put them right at 6.
Okay.
Right.
I'll agree with that.
I'd give the Despicable Me's like a 7.5 or 8. I plan on doing at least one of the Despicable Me's at some point, and probably the first one. Like that's the highest one on my list. But that movie was number 9 for me.
Okay.
And mainly just because it is a family movie, hopefully that you can take your kids to see, or at least like I wouldn't, I wouldn't be nervous about taking our kids because they're a little bit older, but you may not want your 4 or 5-year-old
Yeah,
seeing it. Is
to
what
repeat
it
certain
yes,
phrases.
what it kind of looked like there. What else you got?
I'm really pumped about this one because of the history nerd that I am. Young Washington,
Yeah.
July the 3rd.
Yeah, Angel Studios.
I'm real, and sometimes those can be hard to find.
Mm-hmm.
Like when we went to see Mio Solo.
Yeah,
Is that what that was?
Yeah.
Because it was also in Angel Studios. Like when I looked 3 weeks ahead of time, it wasn't showing anywhere around us. But when I looked like the week before, Regal had picked it up.
yeah.
And so it'll be one of those like you're going to have to search a little bit to find it, I think, because it's Angel Studios.
Right.
But it is a story of young George Washington.
And the thing I think that's really cool about it too is it's coming out right at I think it comes out July 3rd, the day before country turns 250.
Yeah.
So that one will be exciting. I think it'll be.
I have a feeling they planned that.
I would bet they did. Marketing got in the way of that. They got in the way of that, and so that was my number 4.
Okay.
Like that is my number 4 most anticipated movie of this summer. What else you got?
I know that you're going to disagree with me on this one. July the 10th.
Yeah.
Moana. And we've had this discussion of when we saw the preview, you're like, I feel like it's too soon for a live action
Yeah, just a
of
decade.
Moana. But Dwayne Johnson is only going to look like Maui for a certain period of time.
For another 10 years.
So they gotta like clamp down on this while they can if they want to keep Dwayne Johnson, which they do.
I get that. I really do.
I'm ready for another good soundtrack.
Sure. Well, it's going to be the same songs. That's been my problem with a lot of these Disney remakes. And like my favorite Disney live action movies over the past 12 or 15 years have been Maleficent, Cruella.
Oh, good one.
I loved The Jungle Book. I thought it was really good. But like Aladdin and Lion King felt like I was watching the same exact movie, just
Lion King, I'll agree with you.
just brought to life. And I think the thing that bothered me the most about the Lion King, the first one's obviously one of
It was verbatim.
yeah, it was. And it was going from animation to CGI. It wasn't even going from animation to real people. You see what I'm saying?
But like Lilo and Stitch had a different story and it was great.
Forgot about it. Yeah. I liked Lilo and Stitch. I've liked them all. Aladdin, I still don't see how Will Smith pulled it off, but he did, as far as replacing Robin Williams as the genie. Like, I think if Robin Williams was still alive, he'd have probably played the genie again. But yeah, I had Moana as my number 10.
Okay, I was wondering if it was in your 10.
That's only, it's truly, it was fighting with this movie called Mutiny with Jason Statham.
Okay.
And which looks like just another normal Jason Statham.
Just call them that, like Jason Statham number 7.
It's what
Number
it looks like.
8.
It's what it looks like. Like Jared even commented when we saw the trailer for that, like looks like the same exact movie he's done. I was like, yeah, but they're all fun and they're all good.
They entertain, and that's their job.
And this one looks like maybe a level above some of the others. So, but the only reason it edged it out was I know a lot of people are excited about Moana. So Moana was kind of like the people's choice.
I know some girls that'll like be in costume ready to go.
Mhm. Moana was the people's choice. Is the only reason it made my number 10. All right, so there we go. What else?
Okay, the next one I'm kind of nervous about, but excited about at the same time. July 17th, The Odyssey.
Okay, so that one is my number 6.
Okay.
It would have been number 1 or 2.
Really?
And the only reason it's dropped back is I'm not going to go into the details, but I've seen some casting stuff and I'm like, I don't really know about that.
Well, there's been some people been cast before that you have been surprised by.
I think it's mainly, and I hope that this is just a rumor and I could maybe be fact checked. Maybe I can fact check it right now before I even speak. Because the things that make me super excited about it is it's Christopher Nolan. Mm-hmm. And anytime you have Christopher Nolan doing a movie, you talk about somebody that's batting 1,000. Like we talked about the Toy Story franchise. That franchise is batting 1,000. And when you talk about Christopher Nolan movies, I will see every single one of them at some point. Even if they looked boring, I would watch it.
I'm excited to take Jared, just because he's super into Greek mythology, and this was one that he loved and was into.
So the cast alone is incredible in that movie. It's Matt Damon, Tom Holland, Anne Hathaway, Pattinson, Lupita Nyong'o. No, I can never say her
Let's
name.
just call her Lupita.
Yes, I can never say her name. Zendaya or Zendaya. Well, don't know how to say the name.
It's not Bernard.
Yeah.
I know that.
I'm bad with names.
I'm not going to let that
I'm
down.
bad with names. Charlize Theron.
You sound like now you're trying. You sound like your mother making Sandra Bullock.
Yeah. John Bernthal.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, you do. It was Shane on The Walking Dead.
Okay.
Yeah, the kind of good bad guy at the beginning.
Yes.
But here's the one that has me nervous. The biggest rumor is that Elliot Page, formerly Ellen Page, is is Achilles.
Okay.
Achilles is supposed to be like a big
buff dude.
Yeah. So that's the one casting rumor.
Didn't Brad Pitt play Achilles once? Okay.
Yes. So when you look at the mental image of what you kind of think of Achilles as being Brad Pitt, and then you're giving me Elliot Page, you see what I'm saying?
We'll see.
I'm holding out judgment. If that's not the case, that movie could bump up to my number one. Okay. It really could, because I love all those actors, and I'm again huge fan of Christopher Nolan. And hopefully, if Elliot Page is Achilles, it's a small just walk by the camera part, and we don't have to deal with all that. Now, what else? What else you got?
This is the one that I think will be right below Toy Story 5 in the box office.
Okay.
And that is the new Spider-Man that comes out July 24th.
That is my number one.
I'm not shocked.
Yeah.
It looks very depressing. I'm going to be honest. When we saw the preview most recently for it, it looks depressing.
So I'm not going to get into it, even though.
Are you about to really nerd out on me here?
No. I could do that. That I don't mind doing. That's the whole point of all this. But I'm not going to get into it too much, because I don't know, if someone listening to this has not watched Spider-Man No Way Home. And so I don't want to ruin that one in case they haven't.
Be cautious.
Yes. So I'm not going to say anything that would ruin it. All I will say is it left you on a huge cliffhanger. And for 2 or 3 years, you never even knew if there was going to be another movie. And so the fact that they even announced it, I was super pumped. So it was going to be my number one no matter when it was coming out.
So they're going to give you an answer to that cliffhanger, but because it's Marvel, they're going to make another cliffhanger.
They will, because it's the last Marvel movie before Doomsday comes out.
Oh, okay.
So I'm sure it will leave us on a cliffhanger, but there's some stuff from No Way Home that I need answered. There's some questions that need answers, and that will be unless I'm sick, that will be I'm there the Thursday night premiere for Spider-Man.
And he does do that. He goes to Thursday night premieres. He doesn't fully dress up yet, but that'll come eventually.
I don't know where yet is. If I was going to do it, that would have already happened. But yeah, that's my number one. What else you got?
That is the end of my list.
Okay.
So what did I not hit
Okay.
that is on your list?
Okay. So what we'll do, I'll kind of run back through my list. Number 10 was Moana. Mm-hmm. Is it Zendaya or Zendaya?
I think it's whatever you prefer.
Do you know?
I don't.
Okay. I didn't know but that just hit me.
I think she says Zendaya, but
Does she? Okay. It looks like either one. So Moana, Minions and Monsters was number 9. Supergirl was number 8. Dog Stars is number 7.
What's that?
So Dog Stars is a Ridley Scott movie, which is the same guy that directed Gladiator. He's directed a ton of.
So is it going to be like one of those movies?
It's going to be an apocalypse movie.
Oh.
And you know that I love apocalypse movies.
Our daughter loves those kind of movies.
We're
good parents.
If it is appropriate, probably not. But if it's appropriate, then we'll probably all go see that movie. But if not, then I'll check it and see what I can filter out and all those things, and hopefully it's VidAngelable at some point.
We are the parents that took our daughter to see Quiet Place, the beginning.
Yeah. She loves the Quiet Place franchise. Odyssey was number 6. This is one you missed. It's already out, but it's still on my list. Masters of the Universe.
Oh, yes.
It is my number 5.
Are you disappointed in yourself that you haven't gone to see it yet?
No, because I may see it in the next 3 hours. So,
Night's plan.
yeah. So Masters of the Universe is high up on my list. It's He-Man. Like, I loved He-Man as a kid. It was one of the first, like I think my order went He-Man, like as far as age, like the ones I liked. It went from He-Man to like Ghostbusters to Ninja Turtles. Like that was the order there. And then it was Batman, Spider-Man, and nothing else. But He-Man was that very first one that I remember, like, could not wait to watch the cartoon, could not wait to get new action figures, like the whole thing.
That's your number 5?
Yeah, that's my number 5.
Okay.
Number 4 was Young Washington.
Okay.
The ones we've already hit was number 2 would be Toy Story 5, and number 1 was Spider-Man Brand New Day.
So what's your number 3?
Number 3 is a movie that's already also out, which is Disclosure Day, which is the Spielberg Alien movie.
Oh, okay.
And when you say Spielberg Alien movie, to me, you only have to like name a few things. I know you didn't like this one, but if it had come out,
I know what you're gonna say.
But if it had come out at the right time, so I think it came out like 1977, which means we watched it almost 50 years too late. But when you talk about Spielberg, you've got Close Encounters
Boo.
of the Third Kind. I know you're going to boo it. Again, if we don't have the special effects that we have now, then we would appreciate that movie. But now when we
Even
watch
our
it,
children were laughing at that movie.
of course. I mean, they've seen good movies. I mean, and the story of that movie is awesome. And they were doing the best they could with what they had.
They should have waited.
They should have waited. Like,
Keep it in book form till we're ready.
they really should. They weren't ready. But the story of the movie is awesome.
You know, they may remake that one.
I would love it. He hasn't. I don't think he's remade any of his movies.
Oh, okay.
Because I mean, I think
Maybe he should.
I think people would be too nervous to remake his movies.
Wow.
Could you imagine saying like, I'm going to remake a?
I'm going to do it better than you.
Yeah. Like
Maybe he should redo it.
I would be fine if he redid it, but I think it'll be until he passes away that anybody would remake any of his movies. I'm betting money. That's when they'll remake Jaws and do that kind of stuff. Otherwise, they're like, we're not touching that. I mean, and plus, like Jaws does not need to be remade.
No.
Now, Close Encounters, yes, but E.T. and War of the Worlds. So those are his past 3 Alien movies.
Are we talking? So I think there's 2 War of the Worlds.
Tom Cruise, War
Okay.
of the Worlds, not the Ice Cube TV show that lasted like 5 minutes. Or I don't even, that might have been a TV movie. Like Ice Cube, I like him a lot as an actor. I think he's hilarious. for
Listen,
one
he's
thing.
got bills to pay.
Yes, I love like when he showed up in Anacondas. That was exciting.
So new.
Yeah. What?
You just ruined.
Oh, I did, didn't I?
That's a newer movie.
It's too new. Yeah. Oh well, it happens. So he might or might not have shown up in Anacondas. But anyway, so those would be my top 10 movie picks that I'm excited for this summer.
So if anyone wanted to hang out with us, we just gave you dates that movies come out, so you know where we'll be on those dates.
My dream upon dreams is to take like, I don't know what the movie pick fans would be called, but to take all of them out to a movie. Like
The
all
movie
this,
pickers.
Yeah. I don't know what we would call it, the picking crew, like the wrecking crew or something. I don't know.
The picker posse.
Yeah. Now we gotta keep workshopping that. That's but anything else, any other movies you're excited about, any other thoughts that you have?
Nope, that's all I got.
Perfect. Well, thank you for listening. Hope you enjoyed this.
Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button to bump us up in the algorithms. You can send my dad any suggestions of movies you'd like for him to cover at themoviepick@aol.com. Thank you for listening.